Beastars, Beastars, Beastars.
A show where there is animalistic figures that resemble people. Now, it's been widely known around Netflix, and due to its popularity amassing out of nowhere, it seems like a lot of people have watched it. This year, it seems to me that it's the #1 anime that's out there. Are you guys ready to dive into episode 4? Because I'm pretty sure you are. Because we're about to dive right in and see what this next episode is all about. And see what's popping, if you get what I'm saying. Honestly, I may have to cut some parts out for this intro just to make it look good and sound good. But anywho, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's NullFace, and welcome to Beastars Season 1, Episode 4. Yeah, we're getting into this one. As always, in the last episode, things got a bit tight in the ending, of course, with Lewis fainting on the ground as he was doing his stage performance to the crowd. I mean, the crowd went wild, so it was a wonderful display. But it wasn't a wonderful, it was in his head, but after the fact that he fainted on the ground and everything, and now he has to go to the hospital just to get his broken leg fixed up. We're gonna see how things go after that event happened. We also discovered in the last episode that Lewis was making things hard for himself, and that's why he is the way he is. So basically, this should obviously give him the rest that he needs, if you get what I'm saying. Like, literally all it took, I'm so done. Like, it literally took him a broken leg just for him to take a break and whatnot and be like, dang, I need to rest. And then it's curious to me, as I said in the last episode, that Legoshi developed some sort of connection with Haru. So it's going to be interesting how their relationship is going to develop, if it is in this episode. And with that said, that's all I gotta say. We about to jump into this. I almost messed everything up. You know what? Hold on. Let me turn this up real quick. I gotta breathe that after that. All that dancing that I be doing in every beginning of the video makes me sweat a lot. My goodness. Alright, so this episode is called Give It Your All. This guy again. So they did not get like a good picture of Lewis and everything. Are those pictures of him with his face flat on the ground? No, it was not. Okay, so basically those were pictures of him not flat on his face. I thought they took pictures where his face was just flat on the ground after a whole stage performance. This man's leg is broken, but you don't clearly know that. Man is laying down in bed, knocked out. Everyone looking at him like, oh my goodness, how could this happen? Look at that, he woke up. You did great. No one noticed a thing. Right, they didn't see nothing. No evidence was left behind. It ain't that late. I know that for sure. Look at his face. This man is in shock. He's like, are you serious? So now I can't perform? Like, everyone's looking down at him and everything. That adrenaline is kicking in. Wait, Bill is gonna play Adler? Well, let's see where this goes.
Are you sure about that?
This man did not hit us with the John Cena. Are you sure about that? Oh, goodness gracious. Already acting all confident and everything. Look, I'm not gonna try to hate on this man, Bill, already, because we're already like 11 minutes in. It's going to be saved for later in this series, because y'all know what lies ahead later on in the series that I've been talking about ever since that Season 2 trailer. Also, Legoshi is gonna play as one of the villains. I already know he does not want to do this, because Legoshi is like used to patrolling the lights above the theaters, and now it's like he's gonna be in the show, and it's like, why am I doing this? Alright, this is very unexpected. That's also weird as well, that Bill was one of the villains and now he's the hero. the villain play hero, and it's like, couldn't we just get like another red deer? And Legoshi was that one, so we about to see it all unfold. Available at Walmart. I don't know why that came in my head. I just saw this commercial. There was this product called Head On, and then they would consistently say, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walmart. One of those commercials, you know? So they gonna practice battling each other. How is this gonna go? It's the question. Why does Bill sound like Jiraiya from Naruto? Yeah, this totally looks like practice. This is definitely a practice session. Y'all at it like a crack addicts. Okay, so now Bill is talking to smack. Does Bill have split personality? Like, he has like, you know, this calm side to him, and then he has like the psychological side to him as well. So it's like basically two different personalities. You have the side where he's violent, and then the side where it's all nice and peaceful, you know? Like, he went from 0 to 100 real quick, is how I could simply put it. Oh my goodness. I'm over here like, what just happened? Lewis in bed, the moonlight above him and everything. It's a good time. My man Bill was on some other stuff. Sure was. My man Bill was tripping. I think he's being damn sarcastic about the Bill is fantastic part. So he's trying to fake it like Lewis is, but how is that gonna turn out for Bill is the question. Like, he did not have to do all that. Like, come on, it's a stage performance. Well, I've been on a stage performance before, and I mean, I got through it. All my insides were screaming nervousness as I was going through it. You're looking at it like, is he gonna make it tomorrow? I don't know, Chief. That's all on Bill. These ones again. Why do three of them sound like 645 AR? I don't get it. Excuse me? This bad literally thought he was gonna go off on Lewis.
Don't even say nothing to me, boy!
Obviously, Lewis is there to give advice to Bill, of course. So that way Bill doesn't mess up on stage or whatnot. Lewis did play Adler, and now Bill is playing Adler. Like, Lewis clearly has more experience than Bill. So it's like, share some of the experience that I had on stage to Bill. That's what it's all about. Moving the audience through the emotions that you display on the stage. The opposite of Legoshi. That's really interesting. But is that a good thing, though?
Unlike him, I've got
the true carnivore that eats people, that wants to devour herbivores for lunch and for dinner and at any time they want. I have no idea where I was trying to go with that. So basically he's reading the lines and studying them as of right now. Come on, man. Did you not study the lines? Oh, Legoshi smells something. It's something unpleasant. That's what. You know, canines have a sense of smell, so he's smelling something on you that you have. Remember the part where they were talking about secrets in episode 2? That was some foreshadowing. First off, Legoshi went from being shy to being, "Oi, Batman, give me the answers." What you hiding, Bill? Hold on, let me just pause it right here. Did he do what I think he did? I know he did not put his hands on my girl. A rebel who gave it to you. You all kinds of suspect. Man, you literally all kinds of suspect. Legoshi finna mess you up. He thinking about a certain someone that you put your hands on. First off, why does that even matter? Okay, so now there's beef. Cause they finna catch these hands. But not to jump to conclusions, that's what basically Legoshi was thinking. Cause I was thinking when Bill showed the blood to Legoshi, I'm thinking, what if Bill was there after the whole thing with Legoshi and Haru went down in the first episode, and he happened to basically see blood on the floor that he just collected it. Like he never even touched Haru, but then Legoshi, for him, it's like, oh, so you touched someone that I'm interested in, now I'm gonna kill you type beat. I think, Bill, you're not gonna get the support that you thought you was gonna get. That's your nerves kicking in. That's what happens when you're literally on stage. Your nerves start to kick in, you start getting shy, and it basically just disproportions the performance on stage. She heard that. She heard that breath. She was like, what are you doing? Everyone ain't enjoying this. I like the scenery as well with the stage performance. They got the trees, they got the moon, they got the little stars. Why are they putting the camera shot right there? Ah, shoot! Who's coming out of the cut?
I like it, cut G.
Lights out! Oh, and Lewis is right there on the other side. Nope, he done lost it. Nothing to do now. I mean, I know she a carnivore, but you don't got that type of muscle to be stopping a fight between two guys.
I don't think so.
Right, see over there like, I don't think so, Chief. Oh, dang, that gotta hurt. Eyes all black, nose is bleeding and everything. This girl right here is over there like, this is like the most captivating moment in my whole school year. I gotta get some shots on this. That's what's on your mind right now? Meanwhile, while Legoshi is beating you up, all that's on his mind is Haru. You hurt my girl? I'm not gonna forgive you. First off, I thought you were gonna go lights out. This man is, oh. This man is piercing right into his back. What you mean this is the proof of bond? You just scratched my man's back and now he's bleeding eternally. My man Legoshi is done. It's over for him. You wouldn't do that to an innocent person. I know you ain't the type, but Bill seems like he is. Everyone can hear you. Like, you're whispering all loud and everything. Everyone could literally hear you. Barely can even stand up. You literally pierced his whole back. Really? I'll land the final blow on that booty hole. Oh, look who came in clutch. Now that's the real Adler. Yeah, Lewis, not Ruiz. I'm talking to the person, whoever did the subtitles on Beastars. As of right now, and looking dead at him. You know who you are. Yes, sir! And that's why episode 4 is my favorite episode ever. Man came in clutch. Let me show you who the true one is, the real one. Lewis is a real one for this.
I know about them all.
NANI?! You saw that reaction from Legoshi, right? He just lifted his head up just like I did. But what is... Wait, if Lewis knows all of what Bill did, does he know about what happened to Tem? That is, if Bill is involved, which is now the question that I'm coming to. Because if he's saying he knows all of Bill's dirty secrets, then it's like, wait a second, do you know about the very first one? So that's very interesting. So now it's like, what does Lewis know that we don't know? Oh, the piano! Yes, sir. Take his hand. You alright now?
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the knife.
You gonna be alright, right? So delicate, mystic in the night. Also, shout out to the person who created this pianic piece of art right here, cause it sounds so nice. Everyone cheering. It was a great stage performance after all. Alright, so that is it for episode 4 of Beastars. This show is literally getting better and better as I watch each episode. So we start out with Lewis in the hospital. He's been told that his leg was all broken and that he needed to rest for a few days. Lewis was like, are you serious? Like, we could see it from the facial expression that Lewis was that Louis was like, are you kidding me right now? One broken leg and that's it? Which is what he literally said in the show. And then the role was passed down to Bill, which didn't make any sense to me because he was the villain in the show, and now the villain is playing as hero, and it was like, whose man's? Oh my goodness, like they didn't went at it. It did not seem like a trading session at all. That's all I'm gonna say. It did not, from the way there was basically talking in between and Bill making this a big deal and whatnot. And it's funny too because that girl was telling Legoshi that you gotta show Bill some support and everything so that way he can get through the stage performance. Well, Bill did not get any of that support. After Legoshi discovered what Bill did and, you know, took it all the wrong way, Bill literally caught his hands in the crossfire and whatnot. Eye was all black, nose was all bloody as it was running with snot and everything. This man was brutally beat up until basically this man gonna come back like I Am Legend and literally scratch my man Legoshi on the back. And then Louis came in the cut, preventing Bill from landing the final blow on Legoshi. Now honestly, that's what I call a good episode. Shout out to Ort Studios, shout out to Plus Ultra, shout out to all the people for making this. Oh, I slept my mic. Shout out to everyone that put in their work to basically make this series. Like honestly, this series is amazing and hands down one of the best anime that we've seen in anime history. And honestly, I cannot wait until episode 5. We're gonna be live on episode 5 on the next video. If you guys enjoyed this video, blast that like button on your way out. Also, want to subscribe to join me on this journey. And I will see you guys on the next episode of NullFace. Oh, so you're gonna touch my girl? Now you finna catch these hands. What's good? What's good? What's good in the hood now?